Hello, Gemini soul travelers. Welcome to your reading for the 21st to the 27th of October. And it's going to be a general one, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Let's just welcome in now the beautiful high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher self to assist us with this reading. Okay, Gemini, first off we have the sun. A really positive energy for you to start, and I think you're really stepping into your light. Perhaps, you're moving into higher consciousness here and you're feeling really source connected. And I think you're experiencing a bit of joy in your life at the moment, which is just fantastic. And you also have the Empress. Okay, so it's looking like your divine feminine is coming on board here, and you could be receiving insights and downloads from the universe, okay? And you might also be just really kicking back and enjoying the vibes out there and just really taking it all in, okay? You also could be connecting to nature here. The Empress is a very earthy card. So looking really great for you at the moment, Gemini. Let's grab some more cards and then we'll look at the reading as a whole. So underneath here you have the Seven of Swords, so the number of change. And this could be about you, shifting your maybe some beliefs or values that you have. And maybe you are leaving something behind and you're moving out from that, and you're taking, what's serving you. So it could be that this almost looks like an Eight of Cups energy, doesn't it? But this is kind of a bit of stealth mode here. So maybe you're having to do things on the quiet. And I don't mean in a deceitful, hurtful way. I mean like, maybe you are letting go of some ideas or beliefs that maybe other people aren't aware that you're doing it, okay? But you are also still, I guess, aligning yourself with what's true for you as you do that. So there could be some things that you are just quietly making some little choices here, Gemini, in terms of what you're going to align with and what you're not, okay? But you're not making a big hullabaloo about it, okay? You're just doing it on the quiet, which is absolutely fine. And here we have the Queen of Swords. Energy from the past. So, this can be a good blend of compassion and decision, or being able to communicate well what you need to communicate, but also an intellectual, you have intellectual capacity here, Gemini, which no one's going to be doubting that, because you're a very intelligent sign. You're very quick-witted as well and very intellectual. And I think that's going to be, it might be helpful. Let's see as we go forward. Wow, 10 of Cups. So this is looking really great, because I'm thinking that it could be here that you're making some decisions to move towards, something that's a nice blend of your intellect and your compassion. So maybe you're going to be communicating or doing things in a way that you're going to be able to speak your truth more, like be in more alignment with your heart space and what's wanting to come through for you spiritually. And I feel like this is going to be really great for you, because this is really a lot of fulfillment. Okay, there's water in this card. In other words, there is emotion here with the Queen of Swords. She has intellectual prowess as well. So you are very intelligent here, Gemini, and I think you're going to be using your intelligence in a heart-centered way, and it's going to pay off for you in terms of your emotional well-being here and fulfillment, which is just great. And the Moon, okay, yeah. So we have another element here of this is in your opportunity. There might be some extra things that are hidden from you at the moment that you might be discovering or rediscovering, and it could also be some subconscious things. It might be talent, skills, gifts or abilities that you have in your subconscious that you are not yet aware of. And I think there's going to be an opportunity for you to discover those things, which actually makes sense, Gemini, because as you align more with your heart, and I feel this is what you're doing with the Queen of Swords, you're bringing that energy with your Ten of Cups. As we align more with our heart space and with Source, of course, all of our intuitive abilities and all of our subconscious, a lot of talent, skills, gifts and abilities come online, okay? Because we're more in alignment with our truth, okay? We have 4 more cards and we'll look at the reading as a whole. And here we have the Judgment or Awakening. Yes, boom, Gemini, I feel like this is your divine feminine with the Empress. You are definitely awakening. I think there's some beautiful intuitive and spiritual gifts coming on board for you here. And in your environment, you have the Emperor. So there is things as such in your environment that you're going to be able to really, I guess, set yourself up as a creator of your own life And you may even be redefining yourself a little. You might be tweaking things. I feel like you've made some changes here, either to your thinking or to your communication, or, you know, this could be, yeah, your beliefs, which I've already mentioned. So you've made some changes there, and I feel like that's sort of causing some really positive shifts for you. And here in your goal, or your, you know, a challenge, is the Eight of Cups. So this card has appeared in every reading so far today. Excuse me, I'm just going to sneeze, so I need to pause for a second. So yes, I feel like whatever you have moved, whatever you've let go of back here, whatever you're moving away from, and you're taking what you need and you're taking what does resonate. Okay, it's echoed in this card. You're moving away from something that's not fulfilling, that's not in alignment for you emotionally. This is almost things that are not in alignment for you intellectually. Okay, or in the belief, or in the mind, in the thinking, or in the analysis, or the ideas that are not in alignment with you. This is emotional things that are no longer fulfilling. You're moving towards. So it's looking like, you know, you're going to be hitting your emotional fulfillment here with your Ten of Cups. And I think with your, you know, your Queen of Swords here, this is going to be more intellectual fulfillment, because it's going to be coupled with your heart energy, okay, your higher self. You know, you have this at the front and center. I mean, you have this lot of joy and divine feminine here, heart-centeredness, okay. So the very final card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a beautiful suggestion for you, Gemini, to take things slowly. You know, it's a process of awakening. And it's for you also suggestion for you to make a vision or create a plan for your life of how you would like it to look, what you would like it to look like, and how you want to be feeling in your new life, in your new way of being. And that just, you know, taking the steps, one step at a time towards that. And here we have the Seven of Cups, yeah. So there may be distractions, and there may be, you know, several options for you to look at this time. And I feel like with awakening, generally it is a process of looking at options. It's a process of expanding our consciousness, looking at our different talents, skills and gifts and abilities, which may well be coming on board for you here, Gemini. And I think it's going to be about you perhaps just using this energy as an exploratory energy. Let's clarify. I would like to just clarify that Seven of Cups. Because you had the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So once again, it's about emotional change and intellectual change. Okay. Yeah, so we had two sevens, and yeah. And here we have the Six of Swords, just jumped out to clarify the Seven of Cups. And that is about you, you know, moving from dissonant energy, which is sort of like, you know, this here, moving from dissonant energy into harmonious energy. So it might be that maybe if some of your options that you've been pursuing are, you know, maybe some of these things you're already doing and they're not really serving, and maybe you're moving to some new ones that are going to give you more peace and harmony and sense of balance here too. So that could just be a suggestion to move towards things that give you peace, okay, that give you clarity as well. Let's also just clarify the Seven of Swords here for you, Gemini. So the Seven of Swords, okay, that's too many cards to clarify. Excuse me, we'll just shuffle that again. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, so you're moving away. You're changing. Seven is a number of change, okay? And, you know, our seventh house is also about, you know, contracts and relationships and things like that too. So it could even be that maybe if this is a work thing, that maybe there's either something, you know, maybe you've, okay, well that's just jumped out there. So yeah, with this work situation, maybe there's some sort of deceit that's gone on and you're dealing with that in the workplace. Not saying that you're the deceitful one, but maybe there's, you know, something here that maybe you've been asked to do that's not really in alignment with you. And maybe you're just walking away from that. Seven of Swords clarified by the Sun. So this is, you know, and you also have the Sun at the center of your reading. So basically it's almost saying that, you know, whatever you were doing here isn't worth it, and it's not worth maybe, you know, putting up the facade and pretending to be that you're in alignment with whatever's going on here, and that maybe, you know, if that resonates, okay, if you need to investigate this as a major kind of point for you at the moment, you know, if you need to speak to someone, please see a counsellor. You know, don't just take what I'm saying as, you know, gospel, please. So, you know, the sun energy here is about moving towards your joy, okay? Really keeping that in mind. And here you have the sun at the center of your reading as well. Also looking at inner child, okay? Inner child energy, being in accordance with the white here, which is your personal truth, you know, moving with passion and also being source connected and remembering to still keep connecting to spirit here and source as well. Let's just look at the bottom of the deck here. And wow, we have a double up. No, sorry, that was the last reading. This is the Queen of Cups. So this is about you using your intuition, tuning into your emotions, and really, you know, if this was coupled with the Queen of Swords here, then leading into your Ten of Cups as we go around the reading, this is about, you know, the feminine aspect of the Queen of Swords is the intuition, the creativity, the spirituality, the heart-centeredness, okay? So just maybe, you know, including this energy with that as well to help you, you know, move towards your Ten of Cups here, your emotional fulfillment. Because, and I think this is why this was on the bottom of the deck, is because I think, Gemini, you're going to have all of these, some intuitive and spiritual and creative gifts coming on board for you. And I feel that this is kind of suggesting that, yes, do some meditation, you know, do some introspection, do something creative, artistic, you know, spiritual. Just kind of follow your interest, you know, because you have the Seven of Cups here, which is really beautiful. This is almost like options. You know, if your attention is drawn to something, it might not be that it's a distraction, Gemini, okay? It might be that if you're drawn to something at this point that kind of fascinates you, maybe look into that because you have time, okay? You can take your time with this transformation because you're working out what it is you're moving towards that's going to fulfill you emotionally and what it is that's going to fulfill you like intellectually and, you know, all that as well. So yeah, and this is moving towards, you know, more emotional harmony. This could almost be clarifying this card, couldn't it? So it's moving towards something that's more peaceful and harmonious for you there, Gemini. I hope that's been helpful. I think we might wrap it up there. And yeah, I look forward to our next reading. And in the meantime, have a great day, a great week, Gemini. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.